Hello everyone, Pallytime here with TGN.TV. This is a continuation of my Diablo 3 beta coverage. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Wizard, which is the last class on our list to take a look at. I am going to say for the record that it is a Saturday morning or a Saturday afternoon here, and there's a bunch of people in my house, so I'm sorry if there's a lot of background noise. Hopefully there won't be. But I'm going to apologize beforehand. So the Wizard, this is the class I thought I would like a lot, and I really don't like it all. I played it a little bit. There was a recent character wipe, which deleted all of your characters, reset all of your achievements, and things like that. I had a Wizard at about level 5 and just got a new ability at level 5, but up until that point didn't really care for it much at all. At the beginning you have the ability called Magic Missiles, which is this purple missile that I'm throwing out at these guys. It looks like it's doing about 3 damage a hit. If I press B I can see their health bars. So these first mobs only have 4 health, and I'm only doing 3 damage a swing. So even at the beginning, these mobs are more powerful than the Wizard. Okay. I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Let's go in the inn. Talk to Leah. Your resource is Arcane Power. Very, very, very similar to mana. I don't know why they didn't call it the same thing. Basically, you use it, and it begins to regenerate, and you can only cast based on how much arcane power you have. I think they were just trying to make the Wizard sound more interesting by not calling it mana. See, even these guys taking forever to kill. No DPS at all at the beginning. And that trend is going to continue with our new ability. It is called Ray of Frost. Now, it's a really cool aesthetic ability. I really like the way it looks. Here it is right here. I mean, that's just really fucking cool. And you can see how fast your arcane power regenerates over on the right. It's actually pretty quick. Here's me using the ability. And gonna stop. And arcane power is filling up quite quickly. But the Ray of Frost, at least when it's unglyphed, hardly does any damage at all. And you'll be able to see the damage it does because I turned on the damage text in the options. I was messing around with a bunch of the options. So right out the gate, the guard's already blocking my Ray of Frost, so it didn't do any damage at all. But it looks like it's doing 3 damage a tick. And you get the added benefit of it being a slow as well. But remember that our arcane missile, which doesn't cost any resources, is also doing 3 damage a tick, like 3 damage a swing. So essentially they're the same spell, just your right click is going to have the slow effect on it too. It did 6 damage there, of course, because it had to one-up me. It's like, Pallytime, here you are spouting out all this math. Yeah, fuck you. I'm going to do a lot of damage now. But as you can see, I mean, just this group of enemies right here, I'm having trouble taking them out. And again, that might change at level 5. You get a pretty cool spell at level 5. But again, I haven't played the Wizard very long. I was starting to play him, and then they did that character reset. But it is surprising to me. I mean, in World of Warcraft, I play an elemental shaman, a mage, and a warlock. You know, basically some of the major caster classes, and so far all of the melee classes in Diablo have been my preferred class. It's kind of weird. I didn't expect that. So we're on the quest to kill the wretched mothers and kill the old queen, or the wretched queen, sorry, in the old ruins. And so I'm just gonna make my way up the road. I mean, you guys have seen this several times now. If you're new to my channel and you're just watching this video and you've never heard of MFPallytime before, well, I've been doing this for a couple weekends in a row now, trying to stick to a schedule. I've done the Barbarian, I've done the Monk, I've done the Witch Doctor, and the Demon Hunter. I've done playthroughs of all of them. And the first playthrough I did was on the Demon Hunter. So if you're interested in seeing all of the story that this game has, I kind of skip it on my other playthroughs. But if you're interested in seeing more of the story in Act 1, you can go back and watch the Demon Hunter playthrough that I did. It was about an hour and a half long, but it keeps all of the original dialogue in the video. There we go. 3 wretched mothers dealt with. I think I would have a pretty hard time not finding 3 wretched mothers, if I'm honest. So this is the dark cellar, or the dank cellar. This is the one that always has the item in it. I mean, here's the boss right here. First of all, I'm not even hitting it half the time for some reason.
More arcane power. I am strongest.
Yeah, I just feel like the wizard's damage, at least at the beginning, is pretty shit. Like, it's not good. Since the character wipe, I have leveled a barbarian up again. I have been enjoying that quite a bit. I think the class I'm going to play on release is either going to be the barbarian or the monk. I might make a video later showing you guys gameplay from both of them and letting you pick which you would rather see play through the game. I think that might be a cool idea. Because once the game is released, I am planning on making it my main Let's Play on my channel. And I do plan on jumping in and
Old Tristram,
doing quite a lot of coverage of the official release. So things like Let's Plays and achievement guides I do plan on doing. Alright, so that was a wretched... this is the wretched queen. The other one was a wretched mother. So here we go, not doing any damage at all to her. And she's dead. Okay. Now, I will add, when I was playing the wizard the first time, it was in multiplayer. So the monsters were a bit stronger. They had a little bit more health. You know, they could have possibly been well, they were. They were a lot more difficult to deal with. But still, even then, we were 2 wizards at the time, and I didn't feel like we were doing any damage at all. Whereas if I went in here on my monk, I'd be one-shotting these things.
She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What about your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
And I'm not trying to say that I'm condemning the class out of the gate or anything. I'm just saying my initial impressions up to level 5 were not that impressive.
I think there was more to your mother than you know.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
So supposedly with this update, they changed the way that this Captain Dalton fight works. I believe he has some exploding icicles now or something. I would say I would kill him slowly, but I don't have any control over that. So it looks like there's the ice and they're going to explode. Oh, they actually froze me. So now there's a mechanic in this fight where you actually have to move away from that ice. But you see, the ray of frost is supposed to be a slowing mechanic. It's supposed to give me time to get away from this guy. And you can see it barely slows him down at all. He's just walking up to me and it's doing 2 damage a fucking tick. Like I'm not impressed at all. I have no way of kiting this guy around, at least at this level, and he's just gonna walk up and he's gonna kill me. Alright, so we got Gathering Cloth Pants. Oh, we did get a new spell. Shock Pulse. This thing is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. I don't think they're going to, because the game is so close to release. But I really hope that they go in and kind of buff the wizard a lot, because I feel like they need it, at least at the starting levels. I mean, maybe increase just their damage output for the first few levels, and I think that would make a big difference. So here you can see I'm using Shock Pulse instead of the Arcane Missile. It looks like it's doing good. It does. But the arc that the lightning travels is totally random. So you can see that one in the back, I only hit 2 times. But I swung either 3 or 4 times. So the damage is very inconsistent, and it can be a little bit frustrating. I've been in situations where I'm fighting 3 or 4 guys in front of me, and all the electricity seems to be drifting over to the right, pretty much being totally useless. It could be very frustrating at sometimes. Let's see if I can get a good example of that. Now there was a recent patch, and I do believe they changed the wizard a little, so maybe that was something they took a look at. I'm not really sure. I mean, that was a decent example. Granted, these things are dying pretty quick, but I swung twice with 2 enemies in front of me, and I was only hitting the 1 enemy on the one side. So it's not a very consistent DPS spell, is basically what I'm trying to get across right now. You can see the ones in the back only taking damage when they feel like taking damage. I haven't even hit the Grotesque yet, and he's the one I need to be focusing, and I have no control over who I'm focusing right now. And I feel like the slow effect should just be more of a slow effect. And I'm really not trying to sound like an asshole. I'm really not trying to rip this class apart. But as a mage class, you expect to be able to kite things. I mean, you're one of the squishiest classes in the game. You would expect to be able to have a lot of mobility and a lot of, you know, nuking power. But I just don't feel like it's there. I don't feel like it's there at all. Here we come up to some elites. I do have a Frost Nova spell now. I can start using that. But again, look at my damage. Look at the damage on the top of the screen. I'll turn the health bars back on. These guys have 74 health, and I'm chipping away 3 fucking damage at a time. Now I can freeze them, and I can do damage to maybe 3 of them. You can see my first attack only hit the one next to me because the arc on this lightning is so inconsistent. I just can't kill them. Like, look at this. I can't kill them. I mean, even the Witch Doctor had more nuking potential than this. And the Witch Doctor had a very good means of kiting. The Witch Doctor could throw down their gripping hands or whatever they were called, and they would do a lot of damage and slow enemies at the same time. Look at this. They're ripping me apart right now, and I'm sitting here trying to do the best damage that I can. I'm barely denting the guys. Really just disappointing. There's nothing else to say about that. It's just really disappointing. The wizard should be blowing them the fuck up. He should be a glass cannon. He should be able to do a lot of damage, but not take a lot of damage. And if that's going to be the case, the wizard needs to have lots of ways to kite. I have one way to kite, granted I'm level 3. Well, I have 2 ways to kite, excuse me. I have this beam that doesn't do shit. And I have Frost Nova. But after I've used the Frost Nova, I don't have any way of dealing damage. I have this inconsistent spell that'll do conal damage in front of me sometimes, or I have the Arcane Missile, which will hit one target for the exact same amount of damage, for 3 damage. Just not impressed. Just not impressed. Like I said, I'm trying to be I'm trying not to be biased. It's just I've played the other classes in this game, and I feel like they're much better. And that's surprising to me, because I kind of thought the Witch Doctor would have the lowest damage in this game, just because they have to focus on the pet mechanic. But the Witch Doctor actually did more damage with their spells than this wizard's doing. I'm about to die just fighting bats. I mean, it's bad. Granted, I don't have any good armor. I don't have any runes yet. This could all change with runes. Again, these are my initial impressions with the wizard. Just not doing a damn thing.
Your grave awaits.
That was a good grotesque kill. I needed that. I needed that help there. Thank you. Alright, so right now we're looking for Deckard Cain. I'm going to stop bitching about how badly designed this class is. I do apologize. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound biased. I'm not trying to sound like I'm bashing the wizard at all. I'm just trying to share my opinion. So, you guys need to know what you're getting yourself into, and at least right now, any other class would be doing more damage than this. Okay, so I hope I get lucky and find all the paths that I'm supposed to go, because if not, this could take a little while. Look at this! Look at this! I casted like 6 times without doing any damage to anything because of the random lightning arcs. It's frustrating. That's not even a good fucking spell design. If it's gonna be a frontal cone, let it be a frontal cone. Oh my god. Pet peeves. Pet peeves are being... like, my buttons in video games are being pushed. My irritant buttons. There we go. I mean, the only class... excuse me. The only class that I would think has comparable damage would be the Demon Hunter. And the Demon Hunter does more damage than this. And the Demon Hunter also has more kiting abilities right out of the start. And the Demon Hunter starts out with a right click that is meant for focusing down single targets. I don't even have that. I have something that'll do the exact same damage and slow a target.
I'm badly wounded.
For fuck's sake. Give me a health globe. Give me a health globe.
Need more arcane power.
Go the fuck on. Just get... Dude, I'm going through health potions like there's no tomorrow. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, okay, I walked into that. That was my fault. That was my fault. I could have avoided all that damage. Now, when I hit level 4, I do have some armor sitting in my stash that I made on my barbarian. I was trying to do a little bit of blacksmithing on my barbarian, and I made nothing but wizard gear, which was annoying, to say the least. I mean, I was trying to get some good items on my barbarian. But, you know, at least it's going to be a little bit beneficial here. So here we found Deckard Cain. He's breaking down his little path there. We need to go save him. This should be interesting.
Cain, I will save you.
So each of these guys is going to take 3 swings in a perfect world to kill. And there's the boss right there. So let's get a Frost Nova out here. Try to focus these guys down. He has 113 health. This is going to take all day. It's going to take all day.
Need more arcane power.
Maybe if they reduce the cooldown duration on the Frost Nova, it might be a little bit better. I'm not sure.
Oh, thank you.
You live.
Oh,
You live!
wonderful to hear
Yes, he
that Leah
does.
is well. I feared the worst.
I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must.
There's usually a
discuss
chest over
our
here.
Star. Follow me.
I guess it's not here today. Normally there's a chest right about here. Interesting. Wonder if it's over here now. Or if there's just no chest. So it's a randomly occurring chest. It's a ghost chest. Alright, back to New Tristram. We're going to talk to Leah. Hopefully we level. Please level me, please.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Level 5. Okay, this is my only ray of hope. Arcane Orb. Hurl an orb of pure energy that explodes when it hits, dealing 175% weapon damage. That sounds good. I will take that. Thank you. I also have a sword I could equip to increase my weapon. Okay, that lowered my weapon damage because it's so shit. Let's go ahead and equip an axe. Is this bow better? Could I equip a bow? It's so weird. Wizards should not have a bow. Okay, so this is my saving grace. These amazing fucking boots I found off of the Skeleton King. Pretty good gloves that I can equip right now. I guess I should sell those. I'll put them in there for my Barbarian to disenchant. And I also have some pants I can get at level 11.
The skeleton he locked the key.
Okay. Going over to the blacksmith now. That just looks like a good ability. That just looks really cool. It's like a fucking galaxy.
Blacksmith.
Not now. Thank you. Follow me.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a really cool looking spell. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. It does cost about 1/3 or 1/4 of your mana. I mean, it's not cheap to cast, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. It's doing 7 damage. And now that I've upgraded my weapon, my left click is doing about 8 damage. Well, now that I've upgraded my gear. So the damage definitely has gone up. This spell should do a little bit of AoE damage, consistent AoE damage.
Have enough arcane power.
But it's also very expensive. It looks like the, what was it called? Arcane Orb. It looks like it did about 21 damage on impact, which is a good amount. That's a good amount of damage.
Help me!
Come on, lady. I don't got all day. So between 17 and 21 damage on impact, it looks like, which is a good amount. That's good damage. I'm not going to complain about that damage.
Done this without you.
Well,
Like I said, I'm not trying to bash the class. I'm just trying to be objective.
And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Okay. Now, in a perfect world, I do believe that my wizard would want to have a wand, since that seems like the right thing to have. But for right now, I guess this bow is going to do. I'm assuming the wand would give me specific benefits, like give me a reason to want to have the wand. But we're just going to follow the road for the purposes of this video. This is already taking way too long. I have a bunch of rats following me. Were those the same? Oh, we have a rare over here. Get a Nova out. Throw some exploding orbs.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Yeah, that's a good amount of damage now. That's good.
You dare attack me?
So, definitely getting to level 5. I am kind of curious how much of an impact that the armor I got has. But definitely getting to level 5 and getting that new ability does increase your damage quite a bit. I mean, look, I'm one-shotting things now. I still think the fucking lightning arc spell's retarded. Like, totally inconsistent AoE damage. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't know who thought that was good spell design. It's just not. But the orb is really good. And you can target out important enemies with the orb and still do AoE damage. That's a good spell. Good spell. Okay. Wow, I'm almost level 6 already. Or am I level 5 now? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm level 5 because I got this. Okay, so I'm almost level 6. And I don't know what spell I get at level 6 because this is the farthest I've gotten on a wizard, so. I am hopeful. I am hopeful for the future. Yeah, that's good. The orb is good. So everything I've been saying about the wizard not having good AoE damage up until this point, and not making sense to me on class design, it all starting to come together with the arcane orb. So I'll stop bitching about the class now. I'm sure that was getting annoying listening to you. Anyway, and I'm sure the guys who don't agree with me and it's like, oh, the wizard's amazing, have already thumbs this video down and moved along. I mean, if I went to a video and someone was bashing my favorite class, I might be a little offended too. But whatever, I do what I want. So we hit level 6. What do we get? We get a rune for our magic missile. I kept calling it arcane missile. I apologize. What's it do? Increases damage of magic missile by 143% weapon damage.
Still waiting.
Alright, so we'll see how good that is. We'll go into our first crypt. Hopefully it's the right crypt, and we don't have to go through these all day. That was just fucking cool. That was cool. Alright, let's see how much damage this does now. 11 a swing with the rune. Without the rune, I'll let you know how much it was doing. Because we haven't used it since I upgraded my gear, the magic missile. So without the rune, all the rune did was increase its damage. So without the rune, if I could find something to attack, holy shit. Everything in this dungeon totally just died. Come on, anyone? Is anyone here? Alright, without the rune, we're doing between 4 and 10. Get that health thing. And with the rune, we're doing between, that was a crit I think, but it's still a substantial amount more damage, between 10 and 19. So that rune definitely increases your potential of doing single target damage. Along with Arcane Orb, you have some pretty good AoE damage as well. And we found the first crypt on our first try. Very good.
Crypt fit for a chancellor. The crown must be here.
And this is going to be our first boss encounter with our new spells. I think I stand a pretty good chance. Should be able to kill it pretty quick too.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Let's go ahead and freeze him. Kite. So basically my strategy right now is to use all of my arcane power every opportunity I get. Just drain all of it. In between, you're going to be doing pretty good damage with this magic missile. And then you can kite with your Frost Nova. So all the spells are starting to come together at about level 5 or level 6. The class is starting to make more sense. You have some good damage capability and some good kiting capabilities too. I just feel like maybe they should change up the starting spells or something. I don't know. I don't know how you would adjust that to feel better. And again, it's just my opinion that it doesn't feel right, you know? Blizzard may not agree with me. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard didn't agree with me, considering it's in the game the way it is right now.
Just warming up. Need more arcane power.
Using my bow. It's hilarious to me. I'm just a wizard using my bow, don't mind me. Alright, let's go ahead and start this boss fight.
To bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Freeze him. Expand all of our arcane power. I hope that some of the runes for Frost Nova reduce its cooldown. I might look into that right after we kill this guy. Yeah, it's good. I mean, that's definitely a huge improvement. Well, if we're trying to do damage, that does more damage. I don't know, the whole idea of using just normal weapons on a wizard seems weird to me too, but, you know, whatever. Let's take a look at our runes for Frost Nova. We have Shatter. Frozen enemies that are killed have a 50% chance of releasing another Frost Nova. That's fucking cool. That's good. Man, I wish I was level 12 right now. So basically, if you Frost Nova someone and then kill them, they have a chance of exploding into another Frost Nova. So you could potentially just have a chain of CC going. That's fucking good.
You found the crown. Truth be it's good to work again.
It is good to work again. I wish you would work a little faster.
New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then help me. I will use your handiwork for great things.
I found some interesting things.
Just gonna go ahead and sell all of my low quality items there. We'll continue our quest along. We are now going in to venture deep into the Cathedral to find the Skeleton King. Tongue-tied I was a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's pretty bad when basically your job is to talk and you can't talk. It's always a good sign. It's always a good sign that you're doing your job right. Alright, Cathedral level 2. If memory serves, there are 4 levels of the Cathedral. So we're going to be out of here in no time. Wonder how fast I can find the entrance. Let's see how lucky I'm feeling. Okay, so I know from experience this is more than likely a dead end. Yeah, that really is a really big improvement. So it looks like the wizard just goes through some growing pains at the start. After you jump into it, after you level up a little bit, the class really starts to fall into place with what I feel like it should be. Here's some lore for you guys.
Danon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Oh, look at that. Let's go down there. That'll be fun.
I'm unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable. So it looks like I need to go... Go away! Oh, I froze him in mid-attack. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, and we found some elites. Who decided not to attack me at all and just walk around. I'm totally fine with that. Alright, so we need to go to the left over here. You know, I feel I need to use the environment a lot more on the wizard, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm glad that they included stuff like that, where you can interact with the walls and stuff to make them fall on enemies. I mean, look at that. That's good. That was good gameplay. You walk to the back, you freeze the high priority targets, knock them down, and then AoE everything else. That's how I feel the class should be played. I mean, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. I'm thinking this is going to be a dead end too. So... Oh, there's the treasure seeker. You get back here, you little squirt. I don't know what else to call you. Man, I'm getting nothing but crossbows. Like, seriously, nothing but bows and crossbows. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We have some teleporter. I believe these guys are called unique elites because their name's different, I think. That could... Oh, I died! Oh, shit. I've never died before. Oh, wow. After level 10, your armor and items will take damage with each death. So, if I go back there, what was on my tombstone? This is my first time dying. You guys said you wanted to see me die. I didn't do it on purpose. I just took a lot of burst damage right then. It's definitely interesting. I thought I was going to be a ghost. So... It doesn't look like anything was left behind.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Fuck, that's hit hard.
My power grows.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anything was left behind. Also, this turned out to not be a dead end. This is the right way to go. So cool. Interesting. We leveled up. Do I get any new abilities? I get a rune for Ray of Frost. Increases the amount of the target's movement slowed.
Need more time.
So basically it increases the slow on that. I think I'm going to... I mean, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it just for saying that I did. So that does a lot more damage now too. And I might add that it looks a lot cooler.
Maintain your incantations. He will soon...
Ave Magistros. Ave Registras.
That's not a bad spell now either.
Ave Mandaxas. Ilias Animos. Ilias Vet.
Your magic is... I am free!
He's free. I fucking hate this guy. You guys should know that by now. I really just hate this guy.
Back to my mission.
I'm gonna keep my Arcane Orb just because I like having that AoE damage.
Tell me, what brought you to
But I
this
definitely think that was an
place?
improvement to Ray of Frost.
I have unfinished business with the Skeleton King.
As do I. The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
That's what I'm here to find out.
Alright, this guy's armor will be right over here.
He's free! I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar.
It's gonna be this way then, okay.
I suppose not. A strong spirit my side could prove helpful.
Strong spear at your side. Never even noticed he used a spear. I really hate this guy. I think he's a pompous asshole. Take all the ads. Oh, he's a Tomb Guardian elite. So it doesn't really benefit me killing off all the ads or anything.
Magic bars our way.
So he's just gonna break down the path in front of me, revealing the next boss rather than helping me kill this guy. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Need more time.
Frost Nova's still on cooldown. There we go. We got a leather hood. Oh, I have it set to auto-equip things. Okay. Alright, good.
You were a Templar.
That's one of the options. You can have it, if you have an empty slot of armor, it'll auto-equip the best thing to put in there. So I didn't have any hoods, so it equipped the hood that I picked up. Instead of having me go in there and do that. Which, I mean, for the purposes of the beta, that's totally fine.
Need more arcane power.
So that's cool. Burned through him pretty quick.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil.
The wizard is starting to grow on me.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Two-hand sword of the bear.
I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my...
That is agreeable, though I wouldn't mind taking a look at them.
Then onwards we go, to fight the Skeleton King.
Yes, I need him. I would like you to heal me. Normally I just try to get this guy killed, but I need him to keep me alive. Oh, we can upgrade his armor. I never saw that. Well, here, take this thing. No, you can't. Well, here, take this thing. You're welcome. I have a two-hand sword on my wizard. That's so fucking weird. Don't mind me, I'm just a wizard with a giant fucking bastard sword. Hate these block guys. Hate them. I hate them. I hate them. It doesn't look like they can block AoEs though. That's good. That's a good use for the wizard. Nuking down those targets. He does his magic missile by swinging his sword now. His gigantic fucking two-hand sword. That's funny to me. Just over here attacking air. Oh, let's see how good I am at finding this place now. So we have 2 Tomb Guardians and some elite bats at the top of the screen, so I need to do work quick. Oh, I can't move. Shit. Not good. Tomb Guardian I need to take care of quick. He's just summoning more and more things. I wish I had a blink. I really wish I had blink. I think we don't get that until level 25 or something, if I remember right.
Need more arcane power.
Jeez. Where's the last Tomb Guardian? Oh. Here we go. Okay. That's pretty good. Survived pretty well on that. And it looks like this might be the way to go. Considering the stars right here. I hope it's the way to go. Tell me that wasn't cool. Frost-oving these guys under a wall and then knocking the wall down on top of their frozen bodies. That is cool. Oh, looks like we have come to a dead end. Damn. Alright. Nothing to do but turn around. Thank you for the heal. Janda! My name's Janda! Like, why couldn't you just tell me your fucking name when I asked?
But I've lost track.
Because you can't count over 10. I understand. I had trouble counting over 10 for a long time, too. That's still pretty damn cool. Is this the right way? I don't believe so. This looks like another dead end, too. Yes, it is. Now, I did say in the very first video that I have this disease where I have to uncover every ounce of the map. But once I played through this game about 20 or 25 times, I got over that pretty quick. I just want to find the way to get to the quest guy, do the quest, get my XP, and then I'm good. I don't need to see everything that the world has to offer anymore. Kind of interesting. Because I've been like that in everything, like, when I played Borderlands, I had to look everywhere. I had to open every single, you know, box. I had to break every single... I guess Borderlands didn't really have destructibles, but you know what I mean. I had to look everywhere. I had to open every chest. Had to collect all the money.
Still waiting.
And my mentality is kind of changing after I've done these levels over and over and over and over. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that they've wiped my characters twice now, which is a little frustrating. Kind of wish you would stop doing that, Blizzard. I know it's only a beta and you have to test things, but shit. Still time invested. It's still beta achievements I've gotten that you've taken away from me for no reason. How dare you? Be a man, Pallytime, don't cry. It's alright. Yeah, the wizard is really good at taking out those skeletons that block, because those guys can be so annoying. So annoying. It looks like we found the way down. The Royal Crypts. This room up ahead should be pretty interesting on the wizard. I could see it being really, really challenging. Or go really, really well. I'm not sure how I think it's going to go yet.
Keep your distance from it. This burden is...
Alright. Come on. I'm just going to start wailing into this thing as soon as I can. Come on.
We shall put you down,
come on.
Hellspawn.
There we go. Take this pillar down as quick as I can. Take the next one down. Gonna try to save my Nova for when I really need it.
I'm badly wounded.
Shit, move! Alright, let's start blowing them up.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Useless.
Help me!
Shit! Shit, 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 shit. Yeah, maybe a little bit of discretion in this room might have been the answer. Not just... I probably should have just backed up and dealt with them as they came out. Dealt with the wave after wave of enemy. I thought if I could just nuke down those pillars really fast that this would be an easy room. Turns out it wasn't, and they hurt. Alright, but that's the room cleared out. I am a bit worried that I don't have any health potions. I haven't been picking them up. I've never really needed them on any character but the Witch Doctor. So, this boss might be pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty worried about how I'm gonna do on the Skeleton King. Alright. Take a left here because it's always left every single time. It's always left. Always.
Afraid in battle?
I am guided by prophecy. There's no reason to be afraid.
We are both blessed then. My faith arms me against fear.
Crypt of the Skeleton King. You will never defeat me. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just a shit wizard using a fucking bastard sword.
Madness.
Alright, well, here goes nothing, I guess. This should be interesting. I'm gonna have to be on the ball. Gotta make sure I dodge his big attack. How the fuck do I dodge his attack though? I don't have any movement things. Oh, I should have waited until I was level 9 to do this. Oh well. Here we go. I'll just let John Dar tank all of it. Seems like the right thing to do. Ouch! He's gonna teleport. Come the ads. I am gonna try to get the achievement just because I feel like it'd be easy. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna die. Holy shit. Alright, there's my one. I have one more health potion. So I'm gonna save all of my AoEs for the ads. And then try to whittle the boss down with my magic missile. Take one of these health jugs. I don't want more than one. I think I got two. I can freeze the boss. That's good. I wonder if I can interrupt one of his ad summonings. I'll have to try that. Alright, he should summon ads soon. Let's try the Nova. That stopped it. Good. Okay, so I can do the same strategy as I did on my monk. I think. We're about to find out. Yeah, okay, I can. So I'm going to save my Frost Nova for his first ad summon. And then after he does that, or when he starts to do that, here we go.
Need more time.
I should be able to block that every single time now. So that cuts down the ads and each phase in half. So that's good. That's really good. So, in between that, I just need to avoid damage. That's his power attack. Get another health globe. There we go. Nova. Nova's still off or on cooldown. There's his teleport. Should summon ads now.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, it looks like every time he's going to summon an ad, my my Nova's going to be ready. So I can just deal with that the same way every time. I just need to make sure I keep my health up, make sure he doesn't get close to me. Like that, because he does hit for a lot. This is a strong attack. Ad should be right now.
Still waiting.
Almost didn't get that. That was close. Looks like all my health globes disappeared. Hopefully these guys drop some more, because I am kind of needing them. Okay, just teleport.
Need more time.
Teleport. Ouch.
I'm here.
Health globes, go. I still have one health potion. I'm doing pretty damn good. Doing real. Oh shit. Did I get it? Oh, it's too slow. Come on! There we go. There's always a delay when I hit that. Apparently you can't Frost Nova mid-swing. Like if I'm casting my magic missile and I try to do a Frost Nova, it just won't cast it. It's happened several times now. Let's just teleport.
Need more time.
Nova! We should be able to kill him. Go!
I become more powerful.
Oh, man. Level 8. We got a lot of gear off of them. Very cool. So, at level 8, we got the Diamond Skin ability. Transform your skin into diamond for 6 seconds, absorbing 223 damage from incoming attacks. That will replace your Frost Nova, however, so I don't know how useful that will be. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, though, since I have it. And I don't think we got any new runes or anything. So, Diamond Skin. That's pretty damn cool looking. Doesn't last very long. It looks like its duration is a little less than half of the cooldown. So you can use it every 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and look at those items that we picked up. We got a magic thoth. We got a rare belt. Rare belt gives dexterity. Yeah, that's definitely all there. Other than that, didn't get really anything too useful at all. So for my closing thoughts, I guess, the wizard was a very... I didn't like it at all at the start. Did not like the wizard at all at the beginning. But slowly and surely, it got better, and it got better, and it got better. And it definitely grew into itself. I definitely think the wizard has some growing pains to go through in order to blossom into a class that's worth playing. Just the damage output at the beginning doesn't even come close to any of the other classes. And it just seems like it's a very underpowered class at the start, which is why I went in with my I don't know what I went in with, but I wasn't too excited about the class at the beginning. But as you level up, as you get stronger, it does become a lot funner. The AoE DPS gets pretty decent, and I really had to approach that boss in a very tactical way, which was pretty rewarding. So overall, I enjoyed it. I don't think it's going to be the class I play in the release of the game or anything, but it was pretty fun nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you watched it this long, you might as well subscribe. Because let's be honest, if you could put up with me for this long, you can put up with me forever. If you guys like this video, I encourage you to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment. And I should be back tomorrow with some more Diablo footage. This has been MFPallytime with TGN. And thank you all for watching.